Look around you. Noise, notifications, opinions, endless entertainment. Every single day, the world is competing for one thing: your attention. And every second you give away is another second stolen from the man you're capable of becoming. That's why there comes a point when you stop chasing the world and start chasing your potential. That point is now. It's time for monk mode. Not because you hate the world, but because you finally love your future more than your distractions. Imagine a soldier preparing for the most important battle of his life. Does he spend the night before scrolling through meaningless distractions? Does he waste his energy trying to impress people who aren't fighting beside him? No. He trains. He sharpens his weapons. He studies the battlefield. He protects his mind, because he knows the battle is won long before the first sword is drawn. Your future works the same way. Victory is created in private, long before anyone applauds you in public. A lion disappears before it dominates. It doesn't announce every hunt. It doesn't seek validation. It doesn't ask permission. It goes silent, focused, patient. Then one day, everyone notices the result. Become like that lion. Move in silence. Let your progress make the noise. Fire teaches another lesson. A wildfire spreads everywhere. It burns quickly, then disappears. But inside a furnace, fire is contained, focused, directed, hot enough to melt steel. Monk mode is becoming that furnace. You stop scattering your energy across 100 distractions and direct it toward one mission. That's when transformation begins. Most people wake up reacting, checking messages, watching videos, comparing themselves to strangers. By the time they begin working, their mind is already exhausted. Imagine trying to fill a bucket with water while dozens of holes leak from the bottom. That's what distractions do. They drain your mental energy before your real work even begins. Monk mode seals those holes. You protect your attention, because attention is your greatest asset. Think about an eagle flying above the clouds. Down below, everything is chaotic. People are arguing, competing, complaining. But high above, there is silence, perspective, freedom. Monk mode gives you that higher perspective. You stop reacting to everything. You start responding intentionally. A blacksmith doesn't forge a sword surrounded by constant interruptions. Every strike requires presence. Every movement requires concentration. The same is true for your life. Deep work creates deep results. Shallow attention creates shallow lives. 1 year of focused effort can accomplish more than 5 years of scattered ambition. Storms reveal another truth. When chaos surrounds you, inner discipline becomes your shelter. People will criticize you. Friends may not understand why you've disappeared. Some will call you obsessed. Others will say you've changed. Smile, because they're right. You are changing. The old version of you needed constant entertainment. The new version needs purpose. Imagine climbing a mountain. Every unnecessary item in your backpack makes the climb harder. Now imagine removing everything that isn't essential. Suddenly, the climb becomes lighter. Monk mode is removing the unnecessary, the endless scrolling, the toxic conversations, the meaningless habits, the constant need for approval. You don't lose freedom. You gain it. Most people think discipline feels restrictive. It's actually the opposite. Discipline frees you from becoming a slave to every impulse. The strongest man isn't the one who controls others. It's the one who controls himself. A farmer doesn't dig up his crops every morning to check if they're growing. He follows the process. waters the field, protects it, trusts the seasons. Monk mode teaches the same lesson. Stop chasing instant results. Fall in love with the daily routine. Because routines build identities. Identities build destinies. Remember this. The world rewards visible success. But visible success is built through invisible discipline. Nobody sees the early mornings, the lonely nights, the workouts, the books, the sacrifices, the quiet decisions that slowly reshape your character. That's where greatness lives. Not in applause. In consistency. Imagine an archer preparing to release an arrow. His breathing slows. His heartbeat settles. His entire world becomes one target. Nothing else exists. That's monk mode. One mission. One focus. One direction. Every unnecessary thought disappears. Every unnecessary distraction fades away. Your life becomes simpler. Not because life changed. Because your priorities did. There will be moments when loneliness visits. Moments when progress feels invisible. Moments when everyone else seems to be having fun. Stay the course. Because seasons of isolation often create seasons of greatness. The butterfly disappears inside the cocoon before it ever learns to fly. Transformation requires withdrawal. Not forever. Just long enough to become someone stronger. One day, you'll return. Not seeking validation. Not chasing attention. But carrying undeniable results. People will ask, what changed? They won't realize. The answer was never one magical day. It was hundreds of ordinary days. Spent protecting your focus. Protecting your discipline. Protecting your future. So stop announcing your plans. Stop waiting for motivation. Stop negotiating with your excuses. Go quiet. Go to work. Build your mind. Build your body. Build your character. Because every hour spent mastering yourself is an hour invested in the man you'll become. It's time to disappear from distractions so you can appear in your destiny. It's time for monk mode. If this message lit a fire in you, then it's time to act. Drop this in the comments right now. I choose monk mode and total focus, so that I know you stayed all the way till the end. And you will eliminate distractions, master your discipline, and stay committed until your goals become your reality.